Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, visualizing, affirming, staying positive, yet your desires still seem far away? Imagine this. You're staring at your vision board, repeating your affirmations, but deep down, you feel stuck, like your dreams are paused in another dimension. Now, what if I told you that everything could change in just 10 minutes a day? Not months. Not years. Just 10 focused minutes. This isn't about trying harder. It's about aligning deeper. You're not here to hustle for your dreams. You're here to become the version of you who naturally attracts them. You see, manifestation doesn't begin outside of you, it starts in your nervous system, your energy, your mind. And when those align, the universe listens. In this video, you'll discover a method that rewires your brain, tunes your frequency, and activates the creative power you were born with. We'll walk through a 10-minute daily process designed to focus your mind, ignite your emotions, and train your subconscious to expect success. No crystals required. Just your mind, your breath, and a choice to shift. By the end, you won't just understand the technique, you'll feel ready to live it. So take a deep breath. Because in the next few minutes, you'll learn how to turn your thoughts into frequencies, and those frequencies into results. Let's begin. You've probably heard this before, where focus goes, energy flows. But what does that really mean when it comes to manifesting your desires? Let's break it down. Your mind is not just a place where thoughts happen. It's a frequency generator. Every time you focus on something, truly focus, you're broadcasting a signal into the quantum field. That signal either attracts your desires or pushes them away. Think of your attention like a flashlight in the dark. Wherever you point it, you illuminate potential. But most people wave that flashlight around, flickering between fear, doubt, hope, and distraction. The result? Scattered energy. And scattered energy doesn't create consistent results. Here's the truth, focused intention is the foundation of manifestation. When you hold a single, clear desire in your awareness, without contradiction, without noise, you begin to magnetize it. Not in theory. In chemistry. In neurobiology. Let's get practical. Imagine tuning in old radio. If you're even slightly off frequency, you get static. But when you lock into the exact signal, clarity. That's how your thoughts work. Most people never pause long enough to tune in properly. That's why we start with presence. You can't manifest from a scattered state. So before we visualize or affirm anything, we ground. We breathe. We choose to focus on one desire. Just one. For 10 minutes. When you enter this state, mind calm, emotions open, you activate what neuroscience calls the reticular activating system. This system filters your reality to highlight what you're focused on. Suddenly, you notice opportunities, signs, synchronicities you missed before. Why? Because your brain is now looking for them. This is how the universe starts to respond, not randomly, but rhythmically. Ask yourself, what would change if I gave 10 minutes of full presence to one desire every day? That's where transformation begins. Not in wishing. In wiring. Because when your thoughts, emotions, and energy are all aligned, you become magnetic. You become the version of yourself who already lives the life you're manifesting. And here's the twist most people miss. It's not about getting the thing. It's about becoming the person who already has it. That's what focused intention creates. A shift in identity. A shift in frequency. And once that happens, results stop feeling forced and start feeling inevitable. So, before we move forward, I want you to choose your focus. Not 10 things. 1. The desire that excites you and scares you just a little. Got it? Good. In the next chapter, we'll amplify that focus using the most powerful tool you already have, your imagination. But not just any kind of imagining. We're going to teach your body what your future feels like. Let's be honest, visualization isn't new. You've probably tried it before. Maybe you closed your eyes, imagined your dream life for a few seconds, and then went back to your day wondering if it even mattered. But here's the truth most people never hear. Visualization doesn't work because you see it. It works when you feel it. You see, your brain doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. If you visualize with emotional intensity, your body begins to chemically experience that reality now. Your nervous system gets the signal that it's already happening. And that changes everything. Let's make this real. Picture walking through the front door of your dream home. Don't just see the layout, hear the creak of the wood floors, feel the warmth of sunlight hitting your skin, inhale the scent of fresh paint and possibility. Now take it further. Feel the sense of pride as you hold the keys in your hand. Feel the security knowing it's yours. That's not fantasy. That's neuropriming. You're training your body to emotionally live in a future reality. And once the body believes it, it starts acting accordingly. This is how you shift your frequency. Because the universe responds not just to your thoughts, but to your emotional state. Thought is the signal. Emotion is the charge. When you combine the two, you create coherence between the brain and the heart, and that's when manifestation accelerates. Let me give you a practical analogy. Your mind is the architect. Your emotions are the electricity. One without the other builds nothing. But when they're connected, they generate life. That's why we never visualize from a place of lack. If you visualize your dream life while secretly doubting it'll happen, you're transmitting conflicting signals. That's like trying to drive with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. Instead, we enter the vision from the end. We imagine as if it's already real. We connect with gratitude, joy, freedom, confidence. That's the missing step in most manifestation routines, embodiment. And here's a beautiful side effect. When you do this consistently, your subconscious mind begins to shift. It no longer resists your goals. It starts seeking them. Your actions become aligned. Your habits evolve. Opportunities seem to coincidentally appear. That's not coincidence. That's resonance. So how do you make this part of your daily 10-minute practice? Simple. 1. Close your eyes. 2. Breathe deeply. 3. Picture one desire with full detail. 4. Feel the emotions of already having it. 5. Stay there. Let it soak in. It's not about how long you visualize. It's about how deeply you feel it. And if at any moment doubt arises, gently bring yourself back, not to logic, but to emotion. That's your bridge. That's your anchor. In the next chapter, we'll solidify this alignment with affirmations, spoken frequencies that rewire your internal story and remove subconscious resistance. But first, take a moment. Close your eyes. And ask yourself, what would it feel like if it were already true? Here's the truth, transformation doesn't happen in complexity. It happens in consistency. All it takes is 10 minutes a day to shift your energy, rewire your brain, and align your frequency with what you truly want. Let's build your manifestation ritual, step by step. Simple. Powerful. Repeatable. Step 1. Calm the mind, 2 minutes. Begin by creating stillness. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take deep, rhythmic breaths. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale through your mouth for 4. Repeat this cycle and bring your awareness only to the breath. Why? Because a calm mind is a receptive mind. You're lowering brainwave frequency, transitioning from beta, stress, into alpha, flow, where visualization becomes more effective. Step 2. Focus visualization, 4 minutes. Now, bring to mind the one desire you chose earlier. Visualize it with vivid detail. Engage all your senses. What does it look, sound, smell, and feel like? More importantly, what emotions are present? Imagine your future self living it. Not watching it, being it. Let yourself feel it. Joy. Gratitude. Excitement. Relief. Hold that frequency. Let your body memorize it. Step 3. Affirm with conviction, 2 minutes. Now speak your desire into form. Choose 1 to 2 powerful affirmations that align with your vision. Examples. I am attracting abundance effortlessly. My body is vibrant, energized, and whole. I am worthy of love, success, and joy. Say them aloud or in your mind, but say them as if they're already true. Let each word carry intention. Step 4. Anchor the energy, 2 minutes. To finish, place your hand on your heart. Breathe in deeply and affirm silently. This is who I am now. This final moment anchors your identity shift. You're not just sending signals out to the universe, you're tuning yourself to receive. Now, here's the key most people skip. Do this every day. Not once. Not when you feel inspired. But daily, like brushing your energetic teeth. That's how momentum builds. That's how new patterns form. That's how identity shifts. It only takes 10 minutes. 10 minutes to close the gap between where you are and where you're meant to be. And in those minutes, you're not just visualizing. You're remembering who you really are. Now you have the key. In just 10 minutes a day, you can shift from survival to creation, from wishing to becoming. Not someday, today. Because manifestation isn't a secret. It's a system. A system of focus, emotion, belief, and repetition. You don't have to wait for the universe to give you anything. You are the universe, expressing itself through thought, frequency, and intent. And the moment you decide to show up differently, internally, the external begins to shift in your favor. So here's your challenge. Seedling, practice this ritual daily for the next 7 days. Not perfectly. Not obsessively. Just consistently. Breathe. Visualize. Feel. Affirm. Become. Watch how the world around you starts to respond in unexpected ways, a message, an idea, a door that opens. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations. And remember, it's not about manifesting things. It's about manifesting the version of you who naturally attracts those things. So, let me ask you. Backhand index pointing right, are you ready to live as if what you want is already yours? Backhand index pointing right, are you willing to commit, just 10 minutes a day, to your transformation? If this video sparked something in you, subscribe and turn on notifications. There's so much more we're about to uncover. And if you've started this practice, share your results in the comments. You might inspire someone who's still waiting to believe. This is just the beginning. You're not just rewiring your mind. You're rewriting your reality.